Hello everybody and welcome back to The Binding of Isaac Afterbirth. Spirit of the Night's a great starting item. ADY1, almost close to Andy, and 1NG3. Ing3? I also got TNT to start, Minecrafter, whatever it is. Basically just allows us to have a bomb every single room if we want, which can be, like, super valuable to start out in a run. That basically guarantees all tinted rocks can be blown up in this floor. Being able to fly also is incredible to start. This is just a really good start in general. I feel like we could easily keep the Spirit Heart alive as well, which is good for the next floor. That's going to be like horrible in that room here soon. We'll just pretend to ignore that for right now. How are all of you guys doing? I'm doing absolutely flippin' fantastic. Had a 8 AM class this morning in which I had to do a... This will hurt a lot. Oh, Lord. Alright, that was fun. 8 AM lab this morning in which I had to do a computer programming, computer science, for those of you that code in Python or even code at all. That's what I'm coding in school right now. So I had to make a recursive function that just drew a bunch of bow ties until, you know, the thing crashed and went into oblivion. So that was fun and all. Good times. Not that you guys need to know. Later on I have a class in which I'm going to be actually hacking stuff, which is basically what my major consists of, is being able to hack. That was stellar damage right there. So, I could give stories about that. Have I talked about that before? My professor for the class is a certified offensive hacker, which basically means that, like, if someplace really needed to get into something, he is technically by law, okay, well, the mulligan is just amazing. He is by law allowed to hack into that under a permit and just go to town and try to figure out some information and stuff like that. So that's, like, actually super dope. And the guy was super intelligent. The other day, he took a Android phone and basically remote hacked into it from his computer and was able to, like, take selfies with the class and stuff all from his laptop without turning on the phone or anything. It was pretty sketchy, if I'm being 100% honest with you, but still, like, super cool nonetheless. So that's kind of what I'm getting into. I'll attempt to, like, I don't know, talk about stuff occasionally. Should have probably tried to get one more cent so we had an arcade on this floor, but oh well, who cares. We'll use Ansus here. We'll come in here. Envy. I'll be honest with you, I think I'd take Shoop to Whoop over a bomb every room right now. Just seems a little bit more viable in terms of some offensive output at this stage of the game. Offense is really the only thing that I can say I really want right now, like straight up damage. Our tier stat is fine as long as we don't get a tiers down, and honestly I'm fairly okay with our defense right now because we have the ability to fly already, so it's kind of a, you know, take Shoop to Whoop and run kind of scenario. I think that is acceptable in terms of our run here, and we'll play in Shoop to Whoop so that we have it for the boss. Like, this is a fine room to use Shoop to Whoop in. And we'll just use it whenever viable. If we need to go back and get a bomb, we'll go back and get a bomb. But it's not super the end of the world if we don't take that item down. It's relatively a bad item, if we're being 100% honest here. You know, I knew that was going to hurt, and I kind of just accepted it, but I really wish that it didn't. A Spirit Heart from our shop here is of the utmost importance. Because that will allow us... We probably should not have used a bomb. Steam Sale. Man, that is like a really good item to pick up on your second floor shop. We're gonna play that by year here. There's a chance that we may, if we can get a lot of bombs. I mean, we could use Minecrafter. That could be our course of action here. Eden's Blessing is awesome because that allows our next run to be just as good as this one, hopefully. Okay, do we fight our boss? You know what? As good as Steam Sale can be, I don't think we're going to get enough money, so we're going to take our Spirit Heart and bolt here. I feel like we could have maybe gotten Steam Sale if we used a damage up is awesome, and you know, this is actually incredible. So Succubus and Dead Cat as well. And we're already sitting at really good damage, plus Shoop to Whoop, plus the ability to fly, plus the mulligan, and plus a guppy item, and the ability to have next run be incredible as well. This one's looking to be, I'm not going to go so far as to say like, oh, well, GG, just turn off the video because it's a win, but it's looking more and more likely that we could probably survive a good amount of floors in this run with this current setup and getting nothing else. Succubus is, in my opinion, can I say the third best familiar in the game? Behind... You know what? No. I'm gonna... Some people may disagree with me here. I'm gonna go first best is Incubus. For obvious reasons. It's gonna basically turn you into a double shot wizard. Not Are You a Wizard or the Wiz. Just the double shot king. And then... Second, I think you still gotta pay respect to Little Brimstone. If there is another one that I'm missing, then there's a chance they may be up there as well. But I think you could probably say that Succubus is in the top 3. Now, I would put Succubus above Little Brim, because it just does its own thing the entire time. But I know that people may disagree with that, so I'm going to refrain from saying that. I'll put Little Brim at 2, Incubus 1, Succubus, that was poor. Well, we for sure won't get a deal with the devil here. At least the chances are incredibly low. I'm fine with Blood Clot. Let's go find our item room. We can also go to our cursed room if we can get just a tiny bit of red HP, which we will get right in this room down here. Beautiful. Just like that James Blunt song. Not the James Roll in a Blunt song. Stellar use of Shoop to Whoop right there. Okay. I'm planning on playing some cards with some friends tonight. Those of you who know the game Mao, it's been a classic. We've been playing every weekend. If you don't know what Mao is, do me a favor. Don't look up what Mao is, because eventually you'll be able to play it and enjoy it for yourself. We'll take that Spirit Heart. I figure why not? I don't really want to lose this 9 lives life. Is there a reason why? It's basically just like if I start to take that much damage that we're going to lose lives, that means I'm playing poor. We can easily not die on this run. We just got to pretend like we don't have a ×9 sitting next to that. Butterbean is piss poor. We'll hit our cursed room and then we'll head out of here. But don't look up what Mao is. We'll also... Oh god, that came out like really weird. I was like, wah wah. We'll also probably play Quiplash, which those of you who know what that is, it's a Jackbox Party Pack game that is a ton of fun in all of its own ways, because you can kind of just say whatever you want as long as you're not being overly prejudiced towards some person in the room, even though they actually won't stop you if you do that. But it's considered polite to not make fun of somebody's race or gender, or, you know, sexual preference or anything while in the room. That's my advice for the day. Don't do that. Flood Caves 2. What are we going to find here? Just a bunch of poop, apparently. Which I'm okay with. I mean, if I'm going to be in a sewer and I'm not seeing, like, a couple of poops, seems like that might be something that you'd find in a sewer a fair bit. Okay. We doing fine, though. Obviously, a little more HP would be stellar on this one. But, honestly, the amount of HP we have right now is still pretty damn good. I think you do take the left hand. Sure, we have a lot of keys, but we do have one guppy item, and we're running on a primarily Spirit Heart build right now. So I think the opportunity to get those makes the left hand worth it. And I'm starting to think that maybe I should change my outward, I'm not sure what word to use, outward opinion of the left hand. Because usually I'm like, the left hand is pretty bad. I don't get, it's overhyped. It's not that good. And then I always take it. Because I'm just like, oh, well, I mean, the left hand could benefit us here, so let's take the left hand. But really, like, the left hand's not a bad trinket. Those who disagree, which is myself 98.7% of the time, I should probably think differently. Left hand's a pretty good trinket. The ability to get more Spirit Heart drops, I think, while having the left hand, that logic seems to pan out. You know, drops more red chests have Spirit Hearts, thus, you know, better chance of Spirit Hearts if you have the left hand. Is that a valid statement? those of you who have taken like a philosophy course, is that a valid argument? All... Well, no, it's not going to be valid. I mean, it could be valid, it just can't be, what's the word? I'm taking a philosophy class right now. You can have a valid argument that's not true. I can't remember what the word is for that, though. But basically I could say, like, all red chests contain spirit hearts. Spirit hearts help the common good of the run, therefore all red chests help the common good of the run. That's kind of like, you know, or left hand causes red chests make spirit hearts are good, thus left hand is good. But, you know, that logic is kind of... Actually, that logic was not that flawed. Red chests contain spirit hearts, sometimes. Spirit hearts help the run. Left hand causes red chests, thus, you know, I'm going to stop talking, to be honest with you. I got into a weird philosophical discussion right there. That's a great pill. Oh, there's an even better one. Speed up. Okay, you know what? It was all worth it. It actually really wasn't, but I'll accept it. Stuff just exploding everywhere. I love a magic mush and just like explode randomly out of one of these shrooms. Do we hit our shop? I don't really think we do. We have no reason to. And we will fight our boss here. We should get a deal with the devil. It's not 100%, but it is pretty high. And we can use the sun on the next floor. You know what? The fact that they're jostling me around just tells me that it's a sign that I should do this room. Ow. Get a charge on Shoop to Whoop. And then fight Gertie. See? That was worth it. Why not? Good enough. Okay. This fight should be, like, relatively easy, especially if we can get the extra succubus damage in there. Succubus is like, you know, you go into your philosophy class, and there's a couple of kids sitting in there. You got the first kid, who is, you know, your stereotypical, taking a philosophy course because he needs one more gen ed credit. So he's taking intro to, you know, moral issues. And he's a jock. He's sitting, he has like a baseball bat strapped to his back. You know, his backpack is just like a couple of strings attached to a gym bag. And he's in there and has no idea what's going on. And then you got another kid who's sitting like 6 books out on the table. He's reading, looking up stuff. I have no idea where this analogy is going because I completely forgot what I was talking about. Oh, Succubus, that's right. Succubus is that sophisticated little kid. He's got a lot of different layers. He's a philosophy major, but you know what? He loves studying math too. Does this analogy still pan out? Because we still got some random jock just like chilling in the back somewhere. And he really like... No, you know what? The jock is Incubus. He's liked by everybody. Because, you know, jocks are more popular in every modern society book ever. Even though in most cases that's never true anyway. But we'll not talk about the popularity scale at most high schools / grade schools / middle schools. We'll just move on from that. Everybody likes the jock. So the jock is Incubus. But Succubus has a deeper intellectual level. And when you get to know him, you start to realize, yo, little dorky white kid in the corner. He doesn't have to be white in this scenario. I apologize. Dorky little kid in the corner. He's actually the true MVP of that classroom. He's the one providing benefit, not the jock. Now, will the jock provide some funny moments and be a kind soul and stuff like that? Hell yeah. But it's the dorky little kid taking intro to moral issues because he's trying to be a philosopher at Harvard someday. He's the one that you should pay attention to. And that's Succubus. Okay. Oh, Gish, we're gonna get little Gish here, which is not exactly what I wanted, if I'm being honest with you, but we did get a deal with the devil. That deal with the devil contains Sister Maggie and Brother Bobby. You know what? Pay respect where respect's due. Are they gonna help us a whole lot? Hell no. But are they gonna maybe do something for us? Sure. If we pick up one more familiar, there's a chance we can get conjoined. I haven't gotten conjoined in a while. I think it'd be enjoyable to have a synergy that gives us triple shots. Say we get a tractor beam. Now we're looking at a situation where we got some crazy synergies going on. We can also see our entire map. I'm not sure why I'm doing this room. If you didn't notice, we also have a Fool card, which will be used to get out of Boss Rush, albeit we make it to Boss Rush, but we're sitting at 13 minutes on Depths 1. We have full mapping for this floor. I don't really see how we could not make it to Boss Rush unless I you know, go into cardiac arrest here shortly, but I'm not really planning on that right now. Okay, grab those. We have been to our shop. I don't even remember what's in it, if I'm being honest. I know there's a card, a red playing card, and I would be intrigued to receive that and see if it is something great. Curse of the Darkness, by the way, kind of can screw off. I honestly can't see right now, so that's fine. Come in here. Hourglass is just not good, so we'll ignore that, and then we'll come up here, check out our sacrifice room. Nothing. You know what? I think it's worth it. It's our deal with the devil again, and I don't think that's worth it. That's one of those rare scenarios where 2 red chests is worth it, 1 red chest not so much. Now, granted, it could have Spirit Hearts, which makes the left hand valuable and all that discussion again, but let's not get into that. Okay, a Joker card. That is a better teleportation card than the Fool, so we will take that, and we probably won't get a deal with the devil on the next floor, so that just makes even better qualifications for our setup right now. Curse of the Unknown, that blows, if I'm being honest with you, but Guppy's Head, or Guppy's Paw, that's another Guppy item. That does not blow. That is quite nice, if I'm being honest with you. Okay, so pick up that. I think you gotta stick with Shoop da Whoop for right now. Guppy's Paw, while it can be good, say we pick up Horror Babylon or something, then we want Guppy's Paw for that, so we can always be in Spirit Heart territory. But I think that Shoop da Whoop's damage is a little bit too good for us to give up right now. We're not off the chains on damage quite yet. I just realized, like, we really don't care about getting Guppy, which is a little strange because we have the mulligan and we have flight, so it's kind of a double-edged sword in this scenario, and the fact that we don't need Guppy. Whoa, whatever. In case you didn't notice, we're taking Diplopia. This will allow us to get everything out of Boss Rush, and we'll be able to still teleport out, which is super awesome. And sure, Boss Rush could end up containing, you know, marked soy milk a couple times, because it's going to be Curse of the Unknown. We're not going to be able to see what's in there. But you know what? That's a risk I'm willing to take. It's for the good of the run. The run could be fun. We might as well. We still have an item room as well, so I'm going back and finding that. Wherever it may be. Guppy's Paw, I see you. We don't have any red hearts, right? No, we don't have any red hearts. I just want to make sure. I think you do spend a bomb here. You know what? 1 Spirit Heart's worth it. The fact that I can't see my HP, I know that it's not super high. I know that we're in Spirit Heart territory, and I will reroll my run. Never mind. Okay, now I think that we can successfully take an item and be fine. That's just a ton of money. I kind of expected that to not be a ton of money, but you know, 260 hours in the game, and I still don't know what Pandora's Box does on each floor. I think it'd be something I'd learn eventually, but, you know, is it really that important? Pandora's Box, you know, Pandora's Box, the whole legend is, you know, you never know what's going to come out of it, I think. I haven't really read up on Pandora's Box in a while. Except for that one, was it a Rihanna song? Pandora's Box? I don't remember. I'm not hip with the times. Oh my god. Let's not die on this one. That would be incredible. Soy milk. Well, Curse of the Unknown, never mind. We can see all the items. I don't think you take soy milk here. Usually I would be one to take soy milk. Soy milk is usually a fun time. On this run, I kind of don't want to get screwed by soy milk. I will take this Spirit Heart. And you know what? I will take Mom's Box. I'll pop it once, and I'll pop it again. And you know what? That's pretty much the greatest play that I've ever had in Isaac. So I'll accept that. Now, here's an even better thing that we should do. We have no bombs, but we should explore the rest of this floor in the search for bombs so we can blow up skulls, and then upon blowing up skulls, we get a teleport card that can bring us back out, and then we take Mom's Box and get doubled Mom's Box action. Is that really, like, what we're gonna do here? Sure. We're gonna fight this guy. Just, that Fool card is now gonna haunt me, because that would have done the ticket here. Done the ticket? Done the trick here. We also want to make sure that we actually, like, make Boss Rush, because that's our main use of Diplopia here. It's the whole reason we bought it. Should make good use of it. Okay, this should be Chubb, Loki. Someday I'll learn those too. Today is not that day. Alright. I gotta keep track of time, because it's 1:44. I got class at 3:30. Not that that means anything to you. I just wanted to make sure. This run should not be like 4 hours long, so that... You know, I probably should take calculus too, so that I can read time correctly. Okay, well, looks like we're gonna say goodbye to the chance of having Mom's Box cancer trinket. I think we do pick up Mom's Box just to see how incredible this would be. Oh, damn, it's so good. That's disappointing. Hopefully Boss Rush is something incredible, and we can do things that way. You know what? I'll play you in the hopes of a card popping out. Pretty fly, though. I'll take it. I also don't think we can take anything from our deal with the devil with our current HP, which is a little, like, sad, but it's fine. Okay. Just pour in the damage. If we pour in the damage, this fight will be over soon, and I'd rather this fight be over soon than not. Just because, oh, damn. I would like to get to Boss Rush and get out. No deal with the devil, which is fine. Take the Polaroid. Come in here. Double Bumbo, double Seraphim. I mean, you have to. And then I think you go, just because the community loves its Bumbo, man. You gotta go double Bumbo. Okay. Now, Joker, Guppy's freaking head. I don't think we have the HP. I would love to know what my HP is. I can't. That's not a risk I'm willing to take. Let's head down. If we have like 4 HP, I'm not going to be sad. We had 9 lives. What am I smoking? We could have taken that and became Guppy. Not that it matters because we're Guppy anyway, but you know what I'm saying. Oh well, that's a bad play by me. But I think y'all will forgive me. I also kind of wish I took Mom's Box instead of Diplopia. It's just Diplopia Boss Rush is usually too good to pass up. Also genuinely surprised that we don't have Conjoined yet. Like, look at how many freaking familiars we have. But sure, that's fine. We're pretty powerful. We can honestly use a little bit more damage, but we're you know, get a deal with the devil and the pact is sitting there. We're that away from being, like, over-the-top powerful on this run. I genuinely believe that. I'd be fine with getting a Guppy's collar from a red chest. You know, you don't need to give me the tail. You don't need to give me Guppy's head again. Just, you know, give me Guppy's hairball out of a deal with the devil. I'll be fine with that. Or give me it out of this cursed room. Alright. Alright. Fair enough. Or do neither. We should give Bumbo some coins. But, there's also a laziness factor involved here. That allows us to take a deal with the devil and not die. Not that that even matters to us because we have 9 lives. But like I said, if you start to, you know, die a couple times with 9 lives, then you start getting in a pattern where you're like, oh crap, like I'm not good enough to survive here. You need to fight the 9 lives curse. It's like going down to the Hush with 9 lives. You get scared because you don't want to redo that fight like 900 times. But you know what? If you don't get hit to begin with, you're not going to redo the fight. So just play normally. Inspirational talk time. Okay. Inspirational talk time with Tyler. Could be a triple T. Not Trouble in Terrorist Town. Inspirational talk time with Tyler. The ITTT. The iTit. That's Apple's new product? Okay. Let's fight Conquest here. We will take the pony because we don't have an active slot, but it's not something I'm super excited about because we can already fly, and the active effect of the pony is just okay. It's not super incredible. We'll head down. Should get a deal with the devil on this floor if things all go as planned. It's going to be kind of stupid if we pick up a Guppy item on this run, because we will have 3 different kinds of flight, which is a little bit excessive, if I'm being honest with you. But that's no big deal. I'd rather have 3 types of flight than no types of flight. Okay, just stay away, please. Cool. Go down. It's a closet. I'm not a fan. 1 key. Key is something... 1 singular key. Key, you know, as in Key and Peele, is one thing that we have not struggled with on this run. We have had a metric butt ton of keys, and they just continue to show up. which is good. I mean, obviously, if we had a Yara rune and then also picked up blank card, I'd be happier. But, you know, you can't win them all. Okay, Dingle, you're just not going to last. As sad as that is. Oh, look, another key. I had to actually look at my trinket for a second, make sure I didn't have rusted key or something. But now we got the cancer trinket. How could I forget? Okay, this floor was very linear. Yeah, fairly linear. This should be the way to the boss. If it's not, then I've been, like, insanely trolled by the game today. Hello? 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 Okay. Beautiful. There's a card in there. We should take the card, and I guess we will take the card now. Okay, that actually probably ruined the deal with the devil as well, which is a little disappointing. Because we will likely not... Oh, ow. See, this is what you don't want to run into. This is what I warned you about. Take care of the eyes. Take care of the eyes. And then go to town. Okay. Pop the death card when Mom shoots out some enemies here. We're not going to do the hush fight. Don't be stupid. There's no reason to. It's not going to benefit us in any way. No deal with the devil. Head up to the cathedral. Little bit disappointed that we don't get our deal with the devil, but who cares? This run is going to be fine anyway, even if we do have 1 HP and are sitting at 7 lives, which is, like, still good. I started the 1 HP, it was a negative thought, then we turned it into a positive thought real quickly. That Spirit Heart drop is excessively nice. Why did I pop the death card in here? You know, why didn't you pop the death card in here, you scum? Okay. Steam sale, could have gotten double steam sale on this run, but obviously that wouldn't have benefited us a whole lot anyway without restock. And life is good. Okay. So, my girlfriend and I have almost finished up Stranger Things. We're on the last episode. And for those of you that haven't seen Stranger Things, it's a Netflix original series. It got denied from like a bunch of other show posting sites. I think Hulu was also, they denied them as well. But Netflix was like, yeah, sure, we'll put it on here. And then it blew up because it was absolutely amazing. It's a really good show. If you haven't checked it out, I highly recommend watching it. It might be a little bit, if you're a bit younger and don't like scary things, you might be a little bit afraid. But it's a generally, like, pretty well put together series that shouldn't be too bad for youngish ones. You know, 13 and up. I'm not talking, like, watch it with your 7-year-old. You don't really want them to have nightmares for the rest of their life. But if you're of age, I recommend watching it. But if you have not seen it, then kind of close your eyes for a second and don't listen to what I'm about to say, because obviously closing your eyes is going to help. I'm afraid to see what they do with Season 2. Because Season 2, they have now released, is coming out, and I'm kind of like, you know, Stranger Things, from what my knowledge of the ending is from being spoiled on the internet, it ends in a way that makes the series and show seem complete. And the second season is basically just feeding off of where the last one ended, and I'm not positive that you'll be able to fill an entire series with that. Maybe once I see the ending, last episode for real, I'll understand, but right now I'm kind of like, can they really do something with that and make it a multi-season series? You know, especially, like, the same characters, obviously, like, you know, where the frick is Barb is my question. You know, maybe that's what Season 2 is all about, is where is Barb? If you haven't watched it, just know that Barb was kind of annoying. I don't know, I'm in the club of disliking Barb and Mike. Mike's an annoying little piece of crap. I'm sorry, Dustin is also fairly annoying. Lucas is the true MVP of everything. You know, obviously Will, you know, you can't say too much about Will, he's been through a lot. But Lucas is definitely the best out of those four. Then Dustin, but that's even saying something because he's annoying as hell. And finally, this is like a halfway decent chest. I mean, obviously our setup here is looking pretty nice. But that should be conjoined. Alright, fair enough. Guess it's not. I kind of like our setup though, this is cool. But no, Mike is just a whiny little brat, man. So annoying. And 11, I'm sorry, I just don't like 11 either. She gives me weird vibes, although I suppose that's what she's supposed to do. So that's fine. Okay, 1 key. Let's just find our boss fight. Oh, what the frick is this enemy? I usually kill these guys before they can do weird crap like that. How are you supposed to dodge some of these, even though I like haven't gotten hit here? What a crappy enemy. It really sucks when you don't have insanely good damage on the chest. Not that we don't have insanely good damage. Our damage is pretty decent. It's not as incredible as it could be. You know, we did just get our butt handed to us a little bit. Ragman. Don't even do this to me today, Ragman. Take out the head. No, Ragman doesn't change going from basement to chest, man. You still gotta do all the right strategies for Ragman here. Okay, this is not the right direction. I really don't want to fight these guys either, but I will. I'm not afraid. You think I'm afraid? I'm actually, like, kind of afraid. I hate these enemies. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Hello, Buddha. These guys kind of look like Buddha. I'm sorry if you're a Buddhist, because that's, like, insulting to your religion. Why do I end up offending people every time I make a video? That's something I wish that I could change. Alright. Take care of business every day. Taking care of business and working overtime. Loki. Not to be confused with the Avenger. Is Loki an Avenger? I haven't seen the Avengers movies. I know that there's a Loki in, is Loki just in Thor? Is Loki even associated with Thor? These are questions that I'd like answers to. That was almost, like, real bad. If you hear voices outside my room, I apologize. Okay. 1 card. It's a 2 of diamonds. Super useful. Really? You're gonna make me fight this one, too? Alright. Why did I use the pony attack there? I figured that we'll probably get through 7 rooms. Please just, like, don't do that. Alright. Fair enough. What a stressful chest, man. Okay, you're jumping again. And you should be dead. Okay, fair enough. 1 more jump. You should be dead. Thank you. You know, a chest containing a familiar that gives me conjoined would have been nice. Is it up? It might be up. And I'm not talking about the Pixar movie featuring Carl Sandburg and... I don't know what that guy's last name is. I don't think he has a last name. I think it's just Carl. Carl is one of those names. Is anybody, like, born in 1900 until, like, 1990 until now actually named Carl? Nobody names their kid Carl anymore. Carl's a great name. You know, who do you think made Carl's Jr.? It wasn't some guy named Junior. It was probably a guy named Charles. Or, not Charles. Carl. You know, screw the cage, man. What an annoying enemy. Why? Why do you gotta do this? Is there any way around this? This has to be the right way, too. That's the sad part. Okay, that's a good attack. Keep on doing that one. Just stay out of the way of that. I hate this, man. I hate this. Just knock out one of them. Get one of them dead. Then the other one's easy. Oh! Okay, we're good. Please don't do this. Thank you. And you give me nothing in return. That's basically like the standard of life, man. Work my butt off and give me nothing in return. Except for a piece of paper that says, you know, you've graduated with a computer security degree. Congratulations. Now go find a job, you scum. Alright, 1 chest. Hell yeah. Demon baby. Still no conjoined. Did they just patch conjoined out of the game or what? Like, how many more familiars can we actually get? I really don't want Yum Heart. Okay. Take our white pony here. We will use white pony on the boss. I hope that was knowledgeable to you. Please have the boss be soon. If you haven't noticed, I'm running out of lives. Here we go. Okay, we should be fine here. Obviously, we still have to actually defeat the boss. Not that it's like the third hardest boss in the game or anything. I'm just stating a fact. But having 2 shots, this is going to be fine. Okay, just take care of business. Fire and damage. We're fine. If you enjoyed, leave a like, leave a comment, and subscribe. I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.